Welcome, my friends. We are studying mathematics first term, grade 6. This is the revision questions. We are intend to start part number 7 of 10 parts. Every part we have 10 questions choose, 10 question complete, and 2 question answer the following. Let's start. Point 61. 9 over 2 is what? The set of natural number. We know the set of natural number start with what? 0, 1, 2, 3. But this is what? This is fraction, right? Is fraction belong to natural number? Of course not. Don't forget that this is just a number and set. When you have number and set, use belong or subset? No, subset between two sets. So, belong or does not belong? Of course, any fraction does not belong to natural number. 62. Blank is categorical data. Categorical data is not number, no number. Age is numerical. Phone number, just a number. Weight is number, but favorite TV, just categorical data. Okay. 63. Blank is what? Numerical. That's mean number. Nationality is number? No. Place of birth is number? No. Name is not number, but exam degree is number. So, 64. The LCM of any two different prime number. You have prime numbers, two prime numbers, like what? Like 5 and 7. If you need to find the LCM, what you do? Just multiply them, okay, together. So, the LCM will be the product of them. But if he asks you about the GCF between two prime number will be what? Will be 1. Okay. 65. The dividend in 321 divided 12 equals 26 remainder 9. Where is the dividend? Just the first one. So, the first is dividend and 12 divisor and 26 quotient and 9 is remainder. Okay, let's continue. Choose question. Point 66. Blank is the better measure of center for data set with outlier values. Now you have some data with outlier. Of course, when you have outlier, use what? We need to find the center. So range, of course not. Mode, of course not. One of median or mean. Of course, we said that outliers have great effect on the mean. When you have outlier, the mean will change. Okay, so when you have outlier, the best or the better measure of center is the median. If he said without outlier, I will use what? I will use the mean. Okay. If he said symmetric, the mean and the median, that's the same. Okay. 67. Which of the following is nearest to 0? Okay, nearest, so close. Okay, to what? To 0. Of course, you know about number line. You have 0 and positive direction and negative direction. Look here, 5. 5 far from 0, 5 step. Negative 1, 1 step. Negative 3, 3 steps. 3 steps. But 3 steps to right. 3 steps to left. 5 steps to right. But negative 1 step, just 1 step 2 left. So the nearest number of 0 is what? Is -2. -1, sorry. Okay? Okay. 68. The best subset. The best subset for the number 0 is what? We know what subsets we have. We have the smallest one. Write it down. Like the smallest one is what? Is counting number, then natural number, and integer, and the biggest one is rational. So when he asks you about the best subset, use this list. Start with the first one. Is 0 count number? No, count number start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so not count number. Is 0 natural number? Yes. So choose natural number. Because 0 is already integer and rational number, but choose the smallest subset. So 0, best subset for 0 is what? Is natural number. 69. Which of the following is the greatest number? That's just the biggest one. Okay? Okay. We have positive and negative numbers. Which one is the greatest? Positive or negative? Of course, positive. Of course, the positive. Okay, so forget for this negative. Okay, now we have 5.3 and 3.5. Which one is the greatest? Of course, 5.3. Okay, because we have 5 whole number and here we have 3 whole number. Next, 70. Which of the following is the smallest number? That's the opposite operation. Smallest, all of these choose are negative. Okay, then here's the problem. Here we choose what? 5, because 5 greater than 3. But don't forget, 5 greater than 3. But if you have -5 and -3, which one is the greatest? -3. Why? Because -3 to the right of what? Of -5. 5 to the right of what? Of 3. Okay, so when you need to choose here negative 0.01 or 100, this number is so close to 0, and -half, -2.3, 3.2. What we do, how to choose? When you have all of this number with negative sign, okay, imagine that he asks you about the greatest and makes all of them positive. That's you have 3.2, 2.3, half, and 100. Which one is the greatest? This one, right? But he asked us about the smallest. So this is the correct answer. That's the opposite operation. Okay? Okay. Now we finished first question. Choose. Let's go to complete. 61 of complete question. The number -2.5 in the form of a over p. That's fraction form. Okay? Okay. I need some numerical fraction with numerator over denominator. We have what? We have negative sign. Okay. 2 is whole number. And what? And 0.5. 0.5 equals what? Equals half. Right? You don't know that 0.5 equals half. What you do? We have 5 decimal point, that's mean 10. Because we have just one place. Okay. Now, you can simplify this. Don't forget negative sign. 2 and over 5 over 5 over 5 equals 1 over 5 equals 1. So sure equal 2, so 1 over 2. So that's the same, 2.5, but negative sign. Okay, now he need it as a mixed number or fraction. That's a fraction. Okay, I can convert this mixed number to a fraction. Okay, how? With the same denominator, multiply 2 by 2 and add 1. 2 by 2 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. So negative 5 over 2. Okay. Next point, 62 is the opposite of the number. The opposite or the additive inverse, that's the same, of 50. Opposite or additive inverse, just if it's positive, make it negative, and the opposite operation. If it's negative, the opposite of it will be positive, and the same. The integer which comes just before, we have just after and just before. Just after to the right, just before to the left. So number line, we have negative 9. If he said just after to right, negative 8, just before negative 9. Okay, here ask just before, so negative 10. 64, the GCF of 5 and 7. What you denote? We know that 5 and 7 is prime numbers. Prime numbers. To find GCF, 1. If he ask us about LCM, just multiply them. Okay, but here he need GCF. Last point, the outlier of the following data set. You have 91, 94, 93, 3, 90, 99. All of these 90s. But this one is the outlier. Just 3. Let's complete question. Point 66. The mode of the following set: 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 9, 5, 3. Of course, that's obvious. What is the most repeated value? 5, 5, 5, 5. So the mode equals 5. Next point, 67. The range of the set of value: 6, 5, 9, 4, 11, 3, 7. The range equals greatest minus smallest. Where is the greatest? 11 minus smallest 3, that's equals 8. Finished. Okay, 68. If the range of set equals 12, he gave you the value of the range, and the smallest value is 8. So he gave you the range and the smallest value and asked you to find the largest value. We know that range equals greatest value minus smallest one. So now substitute the range equals 12. The greatest or the largest, I don't know, as x minus the smallest 8. Now I need to find the greatest value or the largest value or x. That's the same. Now you have what? We have minus 8. We have x minus 8 equals 12. No, I just need x. Just x. So I will send this minus 8 to the other side. But as what? As positive. As positive 8 plus 12. That's equal x. So positive 8, positive 12 equals just 20. Without positive here. Equals x. So x value is 12. What x? largest value or greatest value. So that's equal 20. Okay. Next point 69. If the sum of a group of values, he gave you what? The sum is 18 and the mean of this value is 3. So he gave you the sum of values and the mean of these values. Then the number of values, he asks you about what? The number of these values. That's the same. We have some rule for mean. Mean equals what? Equals the sum of values over number of them. Okay, now substitute. Where is the mean? Yes, the mean equals 3. Equals, where is the sum? Sum of group equals 18. And the number is unknown as x. Okay, now we have some equation. When you have any denominator, what you do? Just multiply both sides by the same denominator, by x, and here by x. So x by 3, you just have here x by 3 equals x over x equals 1. So you have 18. Now x by 3 equals 18. I just need x. What you do with this? What we have? Multiply. So I will divide both sides by 3. 3 by 3 equals 1. 1 by x equals x. 18 over 3 equals what? Equals 6. Why? 6 by 3 equals 18. So the value of x equals 6. What x? That's the number of the value. 6. That means that you have 6 values. Okay? Last point. The smallest positive integer. What? Positive. Positive start with what? Positive integer. Start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes? Smallest one. Just 1. Let's go to the last question. Answer the following. Let's go. Point 19. Rahma runs 3 kilometers on Saturday, 5 kilometers on Sunday, 4 kilometers on Monday, and 4 kilometers on Tuesday. We have 4 values. And 5 kilometers on Friday. So we have 5 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the question here? Find the mean distance covered by Rahma. That's easy. He needs us to find the mean for all of these values. We know the rule. The mean equals what? Equals the sum. Don't write the sum, but just sum it or add all of these values. So we have 3 plus 5 plus 2, 4, and again 4. Divided what? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divided 5. That's equals 3 plus 5 equals 8. 8 plus 4, 12, plus 4, 16, plus 4, that's equals 20 over 5. 20 over 5 equals what? Equals 4. So, the mean distance covered by Rahma equals 4 what? 4 kilometers. Last point 20. From the opposite box plot, complete what we call this data 5 summary number. The first value, the maximum. Which maximum? Here, this point. Look, this point is the maximum. What is point indicated for? 22, 24, so that's 23. Okay. The minimum, or this point lead us to the minimum. 10 and 12, in between them 11. Okay, the median or Q2, this line indicate to 18. The lower quartile or Q1, this line, lead us to in between 12 and 14, that's 13. Last point, the upper quartile or Q3, this line indicated for this point in between 20 and 22, that's 20, 21. So we reach to the end of part 7 over our 10 part. Okay, I wish you good time. Thank you and goodbye.